Hello, my name is Lesley Pazdzioch. Thank you for joining me in this video. In this video, I want to be sharing some information on, living from the inside out. And really, what does it mean? All of us have this core being, and it's the very essence of who we are. And to me, it's really much relates to our soul and what that beautiful soul has to offer, and what it's here in this lifetime to go forward and to create from. And when we live from our core, we're also living from our inner truth, from our true self of who we are, and to grow from that in a positive fashion. And everybody has a reason and a purpose. And when you figure out and you start living from that core, and you start navigating your life based on who you really authentically are, is the way that we find our purpose and our meaning, and we find why we're here. And from that information and from those feelings, we get to create then our life purpose. And our life purpose is what it is that grows your soul from the inside, your core of, and building a stronger foundation from there. And how can that building of your core foundation really contribute to the well-being of the people around you, and humanity in general? It's so essential right now to really start. Many people are looking at, and asking themselves, why am I here? What's this all about? What is my purpose? And truly, our life purpose is for us to decide. But to try to decide it from all the shiny objects in the world, it makes it more difficult, because truly that life purpose comes and is formed from the inside of ourselves. It's formed from the core of who we are, from our soul, and the purpose that our souls came here to actually accomplish and to create. It's nothing specific. It's something that's a beautiful thing that we give to our soul and that we create from within ourselves. And that way we can, from our own beauty and from our own growth and from our own experiences and our talents and gifts, we then are able to give back to others, within our communities, within societies, within the world even. And it's why we're here, and it's understanding that we're all here together and that everything's connected, and we, between even heaven and earth, it's coming together, and there's divine guidance that allows us to really utilize those core parts of us. And when we don't utilize them, we feel lost, we feel confused. We get the shiny object syndromes where things just, our attention goes to numerous things. And in this fast-paced world that we're living in right now, that's really hard. It's really hard to not get persuaded or to move towards those distractions. And it's much easier if we're living from our inside out, because we're guided authentically from the inside, and we're only going to pay attention to those things that truly matter to us and that will aid us in our growth, and our soul's development. And that way it makes our journey more fun and less stressful and more creative, when we look at it from that way. We all came here, and living from the inside out means we're taking advantage of our inner guidance. We're taking advantage of our divine guidance, whether it's through through your religion, through spirituality, through however God is connected, or you are connected to your divine. It all begins within that core of you, which is living from the inside out. And that is how we form who we truly are, and how we get through our lives much easier. And I want to encourage you to go ahead and really start looking inside and saying, who am I? Why am I here? What is it that I want to do with my life? And how can I better myself as well as others around me by my gifts and talents? And for a long time, um, I didn't even know what my gifts and talents were because of the lack of understanding or lack of self-confidence. But each and every one of us is born with gifts and talents that are just unique only to us. And you find them from within. And it's the things that bring us joy, the things that make us happy. And when we experience the struggles and the challenges in life, we can utilize those gifts and talents to get us through it. And, honestly, divine guidance, utilizing when we live this way, we're actually connecting and utilizing our divine guidance. And that's what it's here for. Without this guidance, life gets really much more challenging than it needs to be. So I want to encourage you as you go forward in your day, really look at and ask yourself perhaps maybe every day, why am I here? What is it that I can contribute to myself that will contribute to others, will aid others? I refer to this as being selflessly selfish, meaning I'm being selfish by looking at what I need, but I'm being selfless by sharing it with others and taking others along with me and growing other souls as well as growing your own soul, because we're all here together. We're all here to produce a greater world and a greater self. So take your greater self and begin creating from the inside out. If you have any questions or comments, put them in the section below, and I'll be more than happy to answer them the best I possibly can. Thank you for joining me in this video. Take care.